I'm Sarah. Welcome to 1213 Prescott Way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when we post another video. Is it a video? Video. Hello, welcome to the live. Today is Vlogmas Day 5. Yes. 20 more days. Can you believe it? Wow. And then after that, 26 days, and then the year will be over? Unbelievable. So I hope you guys are doing wonderful this time of year. It is cold here in Branson. On my way home from work, it was 25 degrees, either 25 or 26 degrees, which is very, very cold. Shoot, I was wearing my flat shoes without my socks. I was like, my ankles are freezing. I started wearing my boots. So anyways, you guys, today's topic is negative people. So we started from the meditation, journaling, the mirror, all the affirmations to build up your mental and detox you so that you can be able to face the world, people outside of yourself. We wanted you to go within first to cleanse and to purify you. And now we're going to talk about when you're around people that have that low energy. And I'm not talking maybe once every blue moon. I'm talking that every time you see them come in or you see their number on your phone, you're like, oh my gosh. Because it's just going to be a drama, And so, toxic people, they can emote. To me, the number one thing is they emotionally drain you. Just feeding you like, what happened to me today? And it's never something positive. It's always something negative, And they impact your mental and your physical health. They disrupt they cross boundaries. Like boundaries that not the average person would cross. Maybe telling you something that you're like, what? You have to think twice about what they're saying to you. Like invading your boundaries, not theirs. And getting involved in your relationship with others. Not even just your significant other. It could be relationships with your other friends. All of a sudden you always know they have something negative to say about someone that you may like, or someone they see that you're close to. So my question is, I want to know, how do you recognize, or call them energy vampires, because they suck your energy instead of your blood, but still, I think they still would attack here and just, you don't want them to suck your energy. So, So how are you guys doing before I get started? How are you doing? I just want to give you some examples of some energy zappers. That's what we'll call them. Instead of vampires, let's call them energy zappers. Like they'll use guilt trips or ultimatums with you. I have like this hair in my eye, so when you see me do this, I'm trying to take it out because I took my eyelashes off because of it. I was thinking it was my eyelash. And they're codependent. You always need somebody, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. They criticize you or criticize situations or other people, or they're a bully. They intimidate, whether it's emotional intimidation or even verbal intimidation, They're always involved in some kind of drama, like I mentioned before. They don't, they act like sorry. they use your good nature against you. I think that is very important, because energy vampires can't do that to somebody who's like, what? What'd you say? Excuse me? You know what I mean? Somebody who, they use your good nature, like, because you feel for them, you call yourself trying to help them, but instead they see that as a open door or a window to jump in through, because they see that's being vulnerable. You're being vulnerable by listening and trying to help and thinking you're helping somebody, but not knowing that they're actually taking advantage of you. Been there, done that. I mean, had no clue for years until, like I said, doing all this stuff, my eyes just started opening up. It was like, maybe but you ignore it, or you don't think it's as drastic as it actually is until you're conscious of it. And they're always one up on you. You could say, ooh, guess what happened to me today? I went to the mall and somebody gave me $5, just they paid for part of my thing just out of the kindness of their heart. And they'll say, well, I went to the gas station and they filled up my tank. You know what I mean? They always have to come back with something better than what you said. Oh yeah, and then you can't. It's just like when you try to express yourself. Like, say you want to, because not every day is going to be great. You're like, girl, I'm not doing too well today. I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. They'll be like, girl, I got a tumor. You know what I mean? Just that kind of stuff. Those are called energy vampires, and you do not want that. So what you got to do is establish boundaries, adjust your expectations, because that's where you get disappointed. And don't give them an inch, because you know what they say, you give them an inch, they take a mile. Guard your emotional capacity. Don't just be vulnerable and open for them, and or you can just cut them out entirely. And that's what I go for now. You know what I mean? Cut them out entirely. You don't have to deal with it, because the bottom line is people only do to you what you allow them to do. I mean, it's just that simple. And I've said that for a long time. I used to always say, I don't care if it's my mother, my brother, my sister, my cousin. I'm like, if they're, negative, or every time you talk to them, you finish, you're like, you don't do all those steps and try to, you know what I mean, to re-energize yourself and to clear your mind of all negativity, to pick up the phone and talk with them, because like I said, once you're changing habits, you're getting rid of the negative, so you can't leave space open for the negative to come in. You have to fill it with positive. And if it means being by yourself until you find yourself compatible, because that's what all that stuff does. When you're going within, it's going to attract people like-minded. Trust me, it has happened to me here. And they know who they are. Seriously. You just have to do it. And the last but not least, and the most important thing of all, I know they're all important points, but the most important point to me is no accountability. And I don't care what the topic is. They could, I'm trying to think of an example. If they do something wrong, someone else is the reason they're doing something wrong. Like, they didn't do their homework. Well, the teacher didn't explain it correctly, so I didn't get it, I wasn't able to do it. Instead of saying, well, I should have asked and had gotten clarification. I mean, they're just never responsible for anything. And that drives me Looney Tune. Because first of all, I told you when I was a Buddhist, you were held accountable. Well, you're supposed to hold yourself accountable. Because when Like, say I would do something or something happens to me. Just say somebody, even if with negative people in my life, I'm like, so why is this person here? What are they trying to show me? What is it about me that attracted that person to me? You know what I mean? And I realize it's that last thing I said. The bottom line is you only allow people only do to you what you allow them to do. So that's being accountable, knowing that you are the reason that people treat you the way they treat you. You have to put your foot down. You have to. Oh, there's a stove. I'll be right back. This is going to beep until I push the button. Preheating the oven. Oh, but did I mention what David did? Do you see the... I told him I wanted something in the background. He had gotten some lights as well. I told you we have lights, but we just haven't put them up yet. And so he had gotten like the candy canes, Christmas trees, and then he got a stocking as well, which I see Turk has knocked over. I want to hang it like right here. He should have got it too. I'm telling him to get another one. But it's a cute little table. And we have lights. He bought like 2 little sets of lights, so I'm going to put those back there. We still haven't put the ones in the window as we said we were going to, but that's all right. Everything with time. So today, on another note, so I hope you got that though, you guys, about the, because that is going to be my next helpful tip. Accountability, because I just think that is so important. How are you going to grow if you don't take accountability for anything? You know what I mean? I'm talking good things that happen in your life, and you can't just take accountability for the good things. That goes both ways. You know what I mean? You had to have done something, created something for things to happen in your life. It's your life. You're the one responsible for the good and the bad. And that's empowering, actually. I think so. I want to be responsible for my life. I don't want to blame anybody for anything. And that's why I do my own hair. Because, or it'll take me a long time to find somebody to do it, because like I said, I want to be accountable for when it looks bad. I'm like, yep, I know what I need to do different next time. But that's, I got to be accountable. I have to take accountability for everything. So trust me, I understand certain things aren't your fault, of course. But I'm talking with the negativity, just things that happen, things that are created. Because we're creators. We create bad and good. We just have to be conscious of it and be intentional. So anyway, you guys, I was going to tell you. Oh, yeah. At work today, because it's the 5th of December, and so it's in December, and I hadn't been thinking about it because it's the beginning of December. So the head of litigation, personal injury, he came over in my office and he was like, "Yeah, Sarah, I hear you're doing a good job." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." So then he walks out of my office, and then the attorney I work with came in my office. He was like, "What did he say?" And I told him, and he was like, "Oh, because he just said, I'm going to go say something to her." He told him that, and I guess he didn't know what he was going to say. So then the attorney I work with said, "Sarah, he said, I'm going to be leaving and soon. Can you come in my office?" So I go in his office, and he was telling me what great of a job I'm doing. He likes my medical summaries and discovery responses, and he likes my work and how I'm doing. I'm doing a great job and all this stuff. Because this time it's a full calendar year that I've been there. I started in June of last year, and so by the time the review came around, I'd only been there 6 months. So they got to see me work for a whole calendar year. So now they really see how I work. Because before they were just like spoon feeding me cases and things to do and stuff. Because I was like twiddling my thumbs, but now it's like busy. So So yeah, so he told me what my bonus is and my raise and all this good stuff. He says, I don't know why we're doing it so early this year. We normally do it. I was like, yeah, around Christmas time, you know, right before Christmas, where your Christmas bonus, then you get your Christmas bonus. But I'm good. I'm happy. So I was proud. I was happy about that. And that's about it, you guys. So like I said, the next one will be about accountability. And tomorrow night, wait, today is Thursday already. Tomorrow, David and I are going to I'm going to his show. After his show, we are going to our neighbor across the street, he owns a bar where they do karaoke. So we're going to go there and check it out because he mentioned it to David, you know, because they know he's singing and everything. So we'll check it out and see, you know, because we'd like to support our neighbors and see how that goes. So anyway, I am glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 6 with another helpful tip, taking accountability. Okay? Love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when we post another video. A video. A video. Video. Welcome, welcome. What? No welcome. How about bye, 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 bye. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day and night.